Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Death and Destiny. I'm Death from above. Above. I am Death from above. I'm standing in the little extra area because the Iron Banner's here this week, and I'm going to do a little subclass video. We're going to talk about the Sunsinger Warlock. It's been requested. I got two more to do, both Warlock subclasses, so I figured I'll talk about the Sunsinger today. Hope you guys are ready for this, and it's going to be exciting. So first of all, let's look at the Sunsinger Warlock subclass. It reads, there are flames that even the darkness cannot extinguish, which is good. So, let's look at the grenades. We got solar grenade, we got firebolt grenade, we got fusion grenade. So, solar grenade, it's a grenade that causes a solar flare, which continually damages enemies trapped inside. So, basically you throw a grenade, it sticks to the surface, and it makes a solar flare, kind of what's on the right side of the screen right here. That's pretty much what it looks like. You can hold a spot with that pretty easily, so if you have a lot of enemies rushing at you, you can throw that on the ground, and actually you can stand in it, and it will not damage you, and the enemies will not come into the solar flare. So, times when this would be useful are when you're doing the Dark Beyond, and the rush is coming from all the thralls, and you want to just kind of get a safe spot to stand. You can stand on one of these grenades. You can do it in Crota's Inn during the pit. You can do it in PvP to hold a control point. So throw it on a flag and stand there, and people won't come into it. They'll still shoot you, but they won't walk into it because it'll damage them. Next we have Firebolt Grenade, a grenade that unleashes bolts of solar light at enemies. So basically it's like the Arc Bolt grenade that the Hunter has. You throw it on the ground, it shoots out some fire and hits 2 enemies. It's pretty useful if you match it with the Gift of the Sun and the Void Fang Vestments in the PvP, because you can immediately spawn with grenade energy. You'll have 2 grenades and you can throw it at a control point and pretty much clear the control point if there's more than 3 enemies. You can get 4 enemies with that if you really want to. It's a very good grenade for PvP. I don't use it much in PvE. Fusion grenades are what I use in PvE because these will attach to enemies. You throw it and it attaches to its target if you get it within the vicinity. This is good for PvE and PvP. This is probably my go-to Warlock Sunsinger grenade. I like grenades that attach to the enemy, so if you throw it close, it's going to stick to them and kill them. Next, let's talk about Glide. We got Focus Control, Focus Burst, and Balance Glide. Focus Control, better directional control in the air. This will give you a little bit more distance and ability to control where you land. Focus Burst gives you a good initial push. This is good for PvP if you want to get out of the area real quick. I like Focus Burst. Balance Glide is going to give you speed and control. It's kind of the best of both worlds. You're going to get some distance, not as much as this one, and you're going to get a little bit more speed than this one. I usually leave it on Focus Burst just because that's what I like to have. I like the quick immediate speed. But it's kind of up to you what you like and what you're comfortable with. Then you have Radiance. This is your super ability. You can use Song of Flame active. While this is active, Radiance reduces all the cooldown for your allies that are nearby. That's really cool if you pair it with the what is it? Don't fall off the edge. Look at your stuff. With the Heart of Praxic Fire, this will make your ability cooldowns real fast for your whole team. It's really good in any fight really, where you need Radiance to cool down your abilities. Radiant Skin is the next one. While active, Radiance reduces incoming damage. This is great for PvP. Pop your Radiance. Don't worry about this in PvP. Pop your Radiant Skin and your Radiance, and just go to town on people with some punching and some grenades, and they won't be able to damage you as much. Then you have Fireborn. This is probably the most used Warlock ability. It gives you a revive after you die. So if you go down in the darkness zone or in a regular zone or in a raid, wherever, and you hit your super while you're down, this will revive you and come back in Radiance. You'll be able to use all your abilities and do cool stuff. So that's really good for Nightfalls if you want to not worry about dying quite as much. It's pretty much where I use Fireborn, is in the Nightfall, to kind of save my team's butt sometimes. Then we have the melee. It's called Scorch. And you have Flame Shield. Damaging an enemy with Scorch reduces incoming damage for a short time. Basically gives you a shield after you melee a guy. It's really useful in PvP. Keeping, get up close to somebody, melee them. That way their buddies can't really take you out as easily. I like Flame Shield. Solar Wind, hitting an enemy with Scorch knocks them back. That's just fun. If you're in a raid and your friends are AFK, you can run up to them if they're near a ledge and punch them off the ledge. It's kind of a goofy one. Or if you're just doing an encounter where enemies are coming at you, you can use this to knock them way back. It's really useful. I like it. It's good. Not a real specific situation that I'll use that, but it's definitely a good one to have. Brimstone. Killing an enemy with Scorch causes them to explode. Always fun in PvE. If you have a lot of enemies rushing at you, this is good. So you can take out a lot of them all at once. It's not so much useful in PvP because you're not necessarily going to have a lot of people around you all the time. But Brimstone's good. Then we have the 6 different modifiers to armor, recovery, and agility. You can see how they change it. It's basically whatever your situation dictates, that's how you want to set yourself up. Right now I think I have kind of a balance set up. I was running some balance on my Sunsinger last time. So over here we have Radiant Wheel. This increases the duration of Radiance. It's pretty self-explanatory. Viking Funeral. Enemies unite, burn longer, and take more damage. Great for PvP. Give a punch. Give them some Viking Funeral. They'll burn hotter and take more damage. It's kind of like the Thorns Dot. You can take them, you can hit them, and maybe kill them with the burn. Then we have Sunburst. Killing an enemy with Scorch has a chance to generate orbs of light. Great for when you're fighting Crota and you want to do the Crystal Room and you want to generate some orbs. This is a pretty good Sunburst. Just be careful getting that close to those knights. Then we have Touch of Flames. All grenades ignite enemies, causing damage over time. This is great to pair with Viking Funeral. If you really want to get your fire on your enemies. PvP is what comes to mind for this in the Crucible. Anytime you want to hit an enemy and have them die with the most damage you can get, you want Touch of Flame and Viking Funeral. Next is Angel of Light. It's kind of an odd one. Aiming your weapon while in the air will hold you in place for a short time. I do use this. It's kind of fun in PvP. You'll jump in the air and then you'll sit there while you shoot at them. I haven't noticed a lot of people using it, and you're kind of a sitting duck, but it's fun because I think it'll throw people off too. People don't expect that. It's fun in PvE too if you just want to mess around with it. And then you have Gift of the Sun, gaining additional grenades. So basically, you have 2 separate grenade cooldowns with Gift of the Sun that will go separately. So once one fills up, the next will start to fill up, and if you have both of them filled up, you can immediately throw 2 grenades. So like I said, if you pair this with the Void Fang Vestments, which doesn't make sense because they're void, but Void Fang Vestments, every time you spawn in PvP, you'll have 2 grenades ready to go. It's very, very useful, and it kind of doesn't make sense, but that's what you can do with it. So this has been the Sunsinger subclass explained, a Warlock Solar subclass. I enjoyed it. I use a lot more for PvE than I do PvP. PvP I use my Void Walker. I'll do a video on that soon. Y'all guys can look forward to it. If you have any other requests or things you want to know about these subclasses, feel free to let me know. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up in the comments. I'm happy to answer. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. It means a lot to me, and I hope you don't think I'm just saying that because I'm not. I really do mean that. Until next time, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks again for watching. I'm Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you, bye. What up, girl? Look at this girl right here. She's just hanging out. Let's go talk to her. What's up? Is she a warlock? She's a warlock. That's crazy. We don't talk to purple-haired warlocks. Let's get out of here. This is crazy. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Death and Destiny. I am Death from Above. Today we're going to do another subclass rundown. Look at it and see what I think and tell you what I think is useful. And we're going to do the Striker Titan subclass. I don't even have it equipped. So, Striker Titan, it's got grenades, it's got stuff, it's got things, it's fun.